So you're just getting into park and you want to learn some easy ski tricks. Today's video, we're going to cover 10 easy ski tricks you can learn in the park. So the first trick we're going to learn is a snow grind. These are really fun, and I'll sometimes do them before I hit a jump or before I hit a rail. You need to find a snow feature that has a little bit of coping on the top. There's this little mini pipe here I'm going to do it on. All you need to do is make sure you go plenty fast because you're going to lose speed. And just go on your edges. Do another one here. Super fun trick just to mess around on, and it's going to give you a little bit of practice if you haven't hit a rail yet to get on your edges. The second trick we're going to learn is a pole plant. This is the easiest trick on the list. All you do is just plant your pole down before you hit a feature or after, whatever you want to do. So we'll do a pole plant here before I hit this rail. Can do another one here. So the third trick we're going to learn is an over shifty. An over shifty is where you shifty over the direction you would normally spin. So I'm going to do it with a switch 180 here. So what an over shifty is you're going to spin with switch 180 and then you're going to shifty over 90 degrees and then land back to forward. The switch 1 is probably the easiest trick to learn this with. You can also do it with a 180, with a forward 180, but it's going to be a little bit harder. You can also try this in a 360. I've never done it before, but I can't imagine it would be that much harder than a 3. For this trick, you just want to make sure you set it with your upper body, and then with your lower body, you're going to do the shifty because you don't want to over rotate it. Super fun trick. If you want to learn it, I recommend a switch 1. It's probably just the easiest variation of it. So the fourth trick we're going to learn is a nose press. A nose press is where you really lean forward and flex off your noses. You can practice it on flat ground. You can use your poles for assistance if you got stiff skis like me. For this trick, it helps if you have soft skis, but it doesn't matter, you don't need them. You can always use your poles. And just remember just to really press into your shins and lean forward as much as you can to really flex off your noses. Nose presses are fun on something like this. Dug my noses in a little bit. You can also do a nose press on a drop-in. If I was about to hit this switch, I could do a nose press 180 here. And then drop in switch. And that's almost getting into nose butter territory. And if you stay tuned and watch the end of the video, we'll get into nose butters later. So the fifth trick we're going to learn is going to be a tail drag. A tail drag is what it sounds like, where you drag your tails over something. This is really fun over like a knuckle, or you can hit the jump and pump it and then do it on the landing of the jump. For this trick, you don't want to go too fast because you don't want to get so much height over the knuckle, but you want to go fast enough that you can drag your tails and still have speed to make it through it. We can try it off this jump here. We'll do it off this knuckle. The sixth trick we're going to learn is a tail tap. A tail tap is like the tail press we just did, except you're just going to extend your legs for a second and tap it onto something. This is fun to do on rails or like a bonk feature, and it's really satisfying once you tap it and get that noise. Do it on this thing here. We can try it on a rail here. To do it on a rail, you have to slide and be really tail heavy, and then you have to pop before you're at the end, because if you pop at the very end, you're going to be too late. So pop before the end and just lift up your tails and tap them on the end of it. So the seventh trick we're going to learn is a tail sniper tap. This is when you hit a rail, and then with your tails you swing over and tap the rail before you slide it. For this trick, you need to be really comfortable sliding rails, and then what you're going to do, go a little slower than you normally do, and then when you're going to pop and almost shifty and swing your tails into the rail. Also, the rail you're going to do it on is going to have some sort of skirting, or you might be able to do this on a tube. So you're going to swing your tails into the rail, and then you're going to use the rebound off of the rail and it's gonna swing your tails back onto the rail. So we'll do it on this down shotgun here. You can also do it on this feature here. The 8th trick we're gonna learn is gonna be a nose sniper tap. It's like the tail sniper tap we did, except you tap with your nose. To do this trick, you're gonna have to be hitting the rail switch. And switch tails is definitely gonna work better than switch lip. For this trick, we're gonna do the same thing we did on the tail sniper. We're gonna tap our noses and be really quick right away and use the rebound to get on top of the rail. Oh, that one was sick. The 9th trick we're gonna learn is gonna be a nose butter. A nose butter is where you flex off your skis with some sort of spin. So we're gonna do a nose butter 3 down here. For this trick, it helps if you have softer skis. If you have stiffer skis like me, you're just gonna have to go faster or press even harder off your noses. For this trick, just make sure you have a lot of shin pressure and it'll put a lot of weight on your noses to butter off of them. And I didn't really explain it when I was up there, but on the nose butter 3, you almost 180 into the nose butter, and then you butter and you land back at 3. The 10th trick we're gonna learn is a tail butter. A tail butter is like a nose butter, except it's on your tails. So we're gonna kind of 180 into the tail butter, and then use the butter to kind of 180 out. For this trick, you really want to lean back into your calves, especially if you have stiff skis like me, to really lift those tips in the air. If you like this video, you'll probably like this one too. And if this video helped you, leave a like and a comment. Peace.